Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on Brotato. Today's episode, we're going to be doing the baby character because he actually gets really strong. You can get up to 24 different weapon slots available to you. The one downside is that you need a lot more experience, and until you have those 24 slots, you don't actually get any like upgrade points. But regardless, 24 weapons is extremely broken. So what I want to do is in this episode, I'm going to try and avoid going for any high damaging like turrets, stuff like that. I want to just go miniguns, stuff like that, because that way, if we get like 24 miniguns, something like that, it's going to be insane. Now, I do believe because we've leveled up, you can see here we get a weapon slot, which means we now have two. We're going to take another pistol, and that's about all that we can take in regards to weapons. But we can just keep on re-rolling until we can get more. We might take some shotguns eventually, but for now, I'm just going to stick with pistols and other things like that. That way, when we get up to like 24 weapons, it'll just be mayhem. Now, I would rather stick with laser pistols because those have the highest scaling damage in the game. Whereas like miniguns and stuff don't have a high scale, they just do a high like attack rate. Except if we get enough attack speed, that won't matter until, well, we are done. So you can see here, compared to 100%, it does 400%. And if we can get it cursed, then it's way more than that. We're gonna try and stack as many of them as we can. So we have level 2 one already. Let's actually recycle that and get that. And then we are going to lock that. We'll probably recycle a normal level 2 pistol. Or we'll combine them. But I do need to also recycle some weapons this round just so that I can unlock a new character for a future run. I don't know which characters, I just know the unlock condition, which will be kind of cool to find out. I'm nearly done unlocking every character in the game, and when I've done that, then we can do some pretty interesting runs. But until then, we're just going to kind of keep messing around, trying to get as overpowered as we can, just like in our last episode. That was a opportunity to get cursed, which I miss. Incredibly upsetting. We don't actually have to recycle anymore. We can just get another one, which is really good. I don't need any of these. That's another normal pistol. I will take that because that's really good for us. None of those that we want. Don't want any of those. We might take these two things just because luck and I think it was what was it? Health, yeah. Yeah, luck and health is very good for us. I am now done. I'm going to lock that because that way we can get more luck. But as how it always goes with these episodes, I'm going to be back when we're a lot stronger. All right, so we are about to face the boss on Wave 18 along with some other bosses later on. And I thought I would just start showing the everything now. We have an insane amount of curse, which is fine. That's fine. But a majority of our weapons here are cursed weapons. Now, I just sold a blue laser gun for a cursed, like, tier 1 laser gun because it actually does a massive percent more damage. It just has a little bit less attack speed. And I mean a little, which is fine. And then the reason why we're locking all of these is so that they become cursed for the next level. Excalibur. Why would I want that? That seems to suck. We don't need any more crit chance, and we don't really care for that, so that's fine. So now, as you can see, that was a boss, and it's gone. This is the reason why, like, when you want to build an overpowered class that just cannot die, just go laser gun. Because these are laser gun, even if it's uncursed, scales for 450 at the blue level and a lot more at the red level. And that's with your ranged damage. So you get you get the laser gun, and then you get some ranged damage, along with just damage percentage, and then it does this much when it's cursed. So it does nearly 3,000 damage, pierces 3 enemies, attacks just under once a second, and basically when you have 24 of them, there's nothing on the screen that will survive. And this is before I even get an item that normally gives me like over 200 attack speed, which will then make these attack like every zero point 0.3 seconds, which is, needless to say, very insane. And then another item I recommend is a penguin. I think it's called the penguin. Each time you eat a fruit when you're on max HP, you increase your life regen. So my HP regen is currently 10 per second. If I keep on doing it from the start of the wave until the end of the wave, I can actually regen more health than I have. We're going to get rid of that. We're going to take that, and we're not going to take that. There it is. So for every percent dodge that we have, we actually get 5% attack speed. Now, ours is only 74. If we take that, we get an extra 60, but we do lose 38 range, which is fine. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take some more attack speed. Actually, I don't need to take that anymore. Now, again, we have a bunch of uncursed blue pistols. We don't want those, but I don't want that one more. So we're going to take that just to replace it with a red cursed, and then we're going to take that. And now we have we have 5 uncursed weapons in our inventory, which is a shame, but we'll live with it. We don't need that. We could take that, but we don't actually need it. And essentially now what I do is I just sit here and I keep re-rolling, because each time we re-roll, we can get some more damage. Here we go. We'll take this. That'll lock us and give us an extra cursed blue, a cursed purple, I mean. I will lock that so that that gets cursed. We'll just take that straight away. As you can see, we are getting a ton of experience gain, 700, which is insane. I will take that. And is there anything else that we could want? We'll lock that. That's a free purple. We are losing some HP there. We'll get a free reroll quick. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. So I haven't gone too many turrets. I have, I think, 3 offensive turrets, some landmines, a garden, and then 2 healing turrets, which is just to basically allow me to survive for longer in case I ever took some damage or got into dangerous situations. Now, the turrets don't actually do any damage. I think they do like 40 damage if they're lucky. I do 6,000 damage because I crit every hit. I actually see a 7.8 thousand damage mark going up there. So, yeah, that's crazy. Now, I do want to do a few things, but I'll do them all off camera as it's a bit difficult to do on camera. They consist of getting negative health regen. I think it's negative 5 HP regen, negative 12 speed, having 10 trees alive during one wave, recycling at least 12 weapons. So there's quite a few things that we do need to do just to unlock every single character. Here we're going to take the dodge because our attack speed just went up. Now it's on 200. Here we're going to take some more luck. We don't actually need speed, so we're going to re-roll this. We're going to take the luck. Luck is always better. Looking for more dodge here. Hopefully a better dodge. We'll just take the range damage. That's fine. We're doing 31 ranged damage now, which is insane. We're going to take that. So now we only have 4. We're going to recycle that. Now we only have 3. So 3 uncursed weapons in our arsenal here. We're going to take that vigilante ring. A rock. Now, if you guys want to see a different kind of build with the baby, do let me know, because he is overpowered and I think he was meant to have some kind of like weakening stat, but realistically, I mean, I have just done insane amounts of what is it? XP. So you can see there it says XP required to level up is plus 130. So what I did was I got over 778 XP per well, percentage, which means that we are very, very easily. I actually don't need those. I keep taking it for engineering because I'm so used to just doing turret builds. It's a curse, I tell you. Now we're gonna go wave 20. This is the last wave, so let's just see. And that's that. That was how quickly we could do that, which is insane. But now that we've completed danger level 5, we unlock the demon. 13 materials equals 1 max HP. You buy items using max HP instead of materials. that might be a bit interesting to try out. But for now, given that we have been only like we're still really early into the run, let's quickly find out if we can do that demon. So because we want as many materials as we can get, along with as much max HP as we can get, we're probably going to take a bunch of ghost scepters. We're going to go on a lower difficulty. We'll go difficulty 2 because I am not confident. But if we can get a six-handed way on these scepters, or even just have one, because realistically, each one has to get a certain amount of kills for it to give me more health, which is a lot to ask, to be honest. Let's see here. We're going to take luck. I don't expect too much from the beginning. Now, as you can see here, it costs us our max HP instead, which is terrifying to say the least, but we're going to take that. We're going to take another one, and then we're going to get some more luck. And we're going to take another one and make our attacks do that. And how much max HP do we have? We have a decent amount still, so we're going to take that and that. And then one more item. So I don't want to go anywhere beyond that, so we only have 5. Which is terrifying, but it's fine because we already have 6 weapons. So we're already wielding all of our weapons. We actually don't need any more from now on, technically. We are still going to try and get more, obviously, and we're also going to try and level them up so that we can just start really farming some max HP off of the enemies here. But we'll have to see how this goes, because I'm not confident. This could go horribly, it could go really well. But we will have to just see. We're going to get that so we can start getting some cursed items on the way. Along with some more luck. And we're going to get one more. I don't want to go below 5. Even though we can die in one shot. Because it is just better if we don't. It's actually better if we don't go below like 100. But you know. It is what it is. Alright, so we're going to see how far we can actually get in this run. I will be... hopefully be able to make it to at least wave 10 before we probably get like one shot, because it gets quite chaotic later on. But granted, this is a lower difficulty now that I think about it, so we might be safe. We'll have to see. Alright, so there's one funny thing I figured out that we can do in this game, which is you can put yourself on 0 max HP in the store, and then it'll promptly give you 1 max HP back. So technically, we robbed the store. But at the same time, it means you only have 1 max HP, which, as you can tell with me currently, I am on 1 max HP. So if I get hit even once, I'm kind of gone, which will end the run. So I am playing it very safe here. But like there, I mean, I nearly got hit there just by accident because the guy was walking around. Now, we do have 3 max HP because of our scepters, along with because we have leveled up. So now we're on 6. Again, our scepters have given us, I think, 3, and then we've leveled up twice. They gave us a ton, and we got 40 max HP because of the level up. We're going to get more of that, and then we're going to get more attack speed. But as you can see, everything costs a lot of HP now. So, like, even a basic item is 3. But we take what we can get. We do want another one of those. I'm just going to combine that. And there we go. I will get some more trees. That's good. I don't want that. We could do some more damage to bosses. HP regen is doubled. 100% we'll take that. We'll also take that because that's a level 3 cursed one. We'll take that. We got another level 3, so we will lock that for when we have more than 2 max HP. I keep on forgetting that it uses max HP as my as the way that I actually buy stuff, and I keep putting myself on near 1 max HP. So don't do what I do and try and play it safe. Oh. Yeah, but I cannot rightfully suggest my idea, and that's exactly why. Because if you keep putting yourself on like near 0 max HP, even if you have these, which I mean, granted did give me quite a bit, it's not going to do you all that well. But that is where I'm going to be ending off this episode. It was actually a little bit short compared to the others, which is good, because that has given us the matter of the fact is we can now just do 2 runs maybe if we do well enough on the first one. But until the next episode, as always, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you then. Peace out.